No, I've never seen the Silent Hill movie. Or movies. I've heard mixed things. I've heard, some positive stuff about the first Silent Hill movie. I've heard some negative stuff about it too, but I've heard mostly Silent Hill 2 is not really that great. The movie, not the game. The game is great. The second movie has a Pop-Tart jump scare. Ah, yes. When I think Silent Hill, I think Pop-Tart and jump scare together at last. Huh. Vinny, what's your favorite spook movie? My favorite spooky movie is probably still The Shining. The Shining, Alien, The Thing. I hope that helps. Just the, the usual stuff. I have a movie list that I made. Those are the closest to the top, but I'd recommend the VineBits. VineBits. The original Halloween's great. I don't watch a ton of, horror movies. It's not my favorite movie genre. But I enjoy it, and I always aspire to finding new ones. Or at least ones I haven't seen. Hereditary? Might have to take a look at that. I've heard good things about it. Oh yeah, Jacob's Ladder. Thank you. You know what? Jacob's Ladder should be on my top 100 movies list, and I forgot to include it. Speaking of Jacob's Ladder. So that's a definite top 100 movie that I forgot about. That's a shame. Jacob's Ladder influenced Silent Hill, especially 2. Hostel, torture porn, or good film. I remember thinking Hostel was a very disturbing film and I enjoyed it, but yeah, it's torture porn as well. Oh, I say enjoyed it, meaning I thought it was well made for what it was and it made me feel disgusting. So I guess mission accomplished. The reason The Shining is my favorite horror movie isn't because it's flat out the scariest movie, it's because it's fucked up psychologically. And it creates a lasting, impression in your head of this hotel and what it would be like to, lose your mind and turn on your family and be influenced by evil spirits, all that stuff, whatever, yada, yada, yada. So yeah, The Shining just, I've talked about the movie plenty, and I don't think I need to go on and on about it, because it's one of the most popular movies. Ugh. But it's just... There's a lot to it. I pick up something new every time I watch it. There's a lot of subtext, there's a lot of different angles to it. And there's also impossible geometry that is confirmed by the filmmakers, that they made the hotel spatially impossible, so that you don't really notice it too much, but it's there. Event Horizon. I love the movie Event Horizon. I don't think it's the best movie. It could be on my top 100 list, but I didn't include it. I forgot about it. Yeah, Event Horizon is that's a movie that fucking scared me. Because picture this, you're watching TV as a kid, well, not that young, but still, 14, 15, and you turn on the TV and then you see this weird, sci-fi movie that involves, body horror and hell and demons and people going insane. It's frightening. Oh, hey. Oh, just a cat. So there was Vinny in the Mouth of Madness. Now, I need to watch that. Sam Neill's in that too. But I haven't seen that. That's a Carpenter movie, if I'm not mistaken. Event Horizon had a lot of cut footage because it was, really extreme. I think they're trying to restore some of it. But yeah, they had those actors do some pretty disturbing things for their blood orgy scene. Do you still like the Abyss? Yeah, I like the Abyss. Someone said the Abyss is lacking, in my opinion. Yeah, it is. It could have been more. The film shoot of the Abyss in and of itself is just a fucking shocking story. Hearing about people, emotionally and mentally breaking down, how they spent 18 hours in cold water trying to film that movie. Ed Harris having to hold his breath with that fluid in the helmet, nearly choking to death, James Cameron nearly dying on set. It just went on and on and on. It won't open. Odd, it doesn't look odd. Yeah, a movie, The Abyss, could have been more, but I still think it's a great movie. Thoughts on the movie Prometheus? It's okay. It's just okay. Could have been more as well. Honestly, probably also could have been less. It just tried to explain stuff that didn't need explanation, just raised a lot of questions, ended kind of disappointingly. Weirdly enough, I feel like Alien Covenant is both better and worse than Prometheus. I guess depending on who you ask, but I think there was some stuff that worked and some that really, really didn't. It answered some questions from the previous movie and then raised a whole bunch more and then just did stupid. And all the characters were really dumb. These are the smartest people in the galaxy, and they're like taking their helmets off on an alien planet and like touching like samples of like alien like spores and goo. Just really mostly unlikable, dumb cast. Both of them pretty unnecessary, but there's some good stuff in both. I feel like there's some redeeming value in both of them. I just wish Ridley would... I don't know what I wish Ridley would do, actually. I don't know what I want that dude to do. He's like 80. He's still directing movies. Maybe just, like, stop. You know, just do his interviews and have people give him adulation and credit for all the great stuff he's done. And, he could just, like, produce, and he could let other people tackle the Alien franchise. He's, like, producing so many shows, though. Like, he's directed that show Among Wolves, or what is it called? Dances with Wolves? What's the name of that show that we watched? Raised by Wolves. And, I think he wants to just keep directing. It's his life's passion. And I wouldn't want to take that away from him. Like, he loves what he does, and he's old. He lost a lot of his family, you know, and he's made classic movies. And so, if he wants to keep directing, I don't want to stop the guy. I don't, you know, do what you love. You know, maybe just don't do more Alien movies. Just let someone else do those. Vinny, stop him. I will be the one to stop Ridley Scott.